Bro, if you pour ice water on a hot dog, does it become a chili dog?
Oh no, don't tell me he's at it again.
Dude, you technically have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer.
You realize we were forced to leave because of you.
The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
That's absolutely fantastic. Now my friends know my family's crazy.
Dude, taxes are just a yearly subscription to the country that you live in. Childhood is the free trial.
I don't think I can ever go back there again now that they know about you.
If your parents always told you not to take candy from strangers, then what is Halloween?
Hey Dad, what's the number to that therapist again?
Bro, your eraser slowly dies because of your mistakes.
Well, guess I gotta find new friends. Do you know anybody? Sorry.
Bro, the number of people older than you will never increase.
Dude, when we yawn, do deaf people think we're screaming?
Really? We're doing this again?
If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter?
Oh, you're gonna keep talking, alright?
Why aren't iPhone chargers just called apple juice? Bruh, if you work as security at a Samsung store, does that make you guardian of the galaxy? My guy, how do you throw away a garbage can?
Please stop, my brain hurts.
If you buy a bigger bed, you're left with more bedroom, but less bed.
Bro, if you try to fail but end up succeeding, which did you actually do?
Bruh! I'm in the shower! Get out of here!
Dude, why does food get cold but drinks get hot?
What?
Why are they called apartments if they're all stuck together? Are robots that fix other robots engineers or doctors?
What if I pull that chair out from under you? Are you gonna have any more thoughts then?
Are leaves called leaves because they leave the tree?
I'm never gonna get rid of you, am I?
Bro, even though Uber drivers drive around in a car all day, they still gotta walk to work. Is it called sand because it's between the sea and the land? If you don't pay taxes, you get sent to a place where you don't have to pay taxes. Pinocchio's nose is technically an unlimited source of wood supply.
Mom, can I join you and Dad at the restaurant? Well, third wheeling you two is not as bad as me being a supporting wheel for this idiot.
Any stairway is a stairway to heaven if you're clumsy. The more I light my lighter, the lighter my lighter gets until it's too light to light.
Bro, I love you, but can we not do this while I'm on the toilet?
Do you realize that history classes are only going to get longer and more difficult as time goes on? What if every country in the world has ninjas, but we only know about Japan's ninjas because they're so bad at being ninjas?
Seriously, can you get the heck out of here? I can't do my business while there's someone in the room.
Why is there a D in fridge, but not in refrigerator?
Mom, he's doing it again. No, but this time it's in my room while I'm on the toilet. I know we're a close family, but there's gotta be some boundaries here. Well, when are you gonna get home? Why are you there? Can you give me some toilet paper?
My guy, every book you've ever read is just a remix of the dictionary.
Ryan, when you're done doing what you're doing, please give me some toilet paper.
Dude, why do we drive in parkways, but park in driveways?
That's actually a good point.
Don't encourage him. You'll only make things worse.
You know, if you think about it, your burps are just your pukes farts.
I think it's time for me to go to bed. Good night. Smart.
If it rains on a Sunday, does that mean it's now a rain day?
Ryan, you realize he's not gonna come back to my house after tonight, right? And he's not gonna like the idea of burping for a long time.
Your alarm sound is technically your theme song, since it plays at the start of every episode.
Ryan, can you come here for a minute? I have a few questions.
No, go to bed! See what you did?
Bro, clapping is just hitting yourself repeatedly because you like something.
Bro, if a fly loses its wings, is it now called a walk?
Doc, you gotta help me. He's got my entire family going crazy!
Would Lightning McQueen get car insurance or life insurance?
Yeah, I'd like to book my brother in for a mental rehab.
Dude, if you sweat in a sweater, does that make you the sweater?
Oh, how long? What do the bylaws say? Do you have to give him back?
What if every country has ninjas, but we only know about Japan's ninjas because they're so bad at being ninjas?
Yeah, he's calling himself woke. Pretty sure you guys have a room for people like that, right?
How come your lips don't touch when you say touch, but they do when you say separate?
All right, Doc. See you soon. Ryan, doctor will be coming by tomorrow, because you know how you've been saying you've been having a sore throat. Just to check up on you, nothing serious.
And you might be gone for a while, so I'll just pack a bag for you.
I just realized that cowboys go yee-haw and ninjas go hee-yaw.
Why are you the way you are? Why are you? Why?
Bro, the letter W starts with a D.
You always look up like that. What are you looking at?
ATM fees is when you're just buying your own money.
Now, I got a student card with student benefits. Fee free.
You know what's crazy? Water. It can boil you to death, freeze you to death, and drown you. Yet you still need it to survive.
Mom, he's back. Hello?
The opposite of Microsoft Office is macro hard on fire.
Stop!
Bro, popcorn is explosions frozen in time that you can eat.
Alright, is this your room, sir? Alright, thank you so much, buddy.
You've got to be kidding me.
Cold toilet seats are physically uncomfortable. Warm toilet seats are mentally uncomfortable.
Please tell me you've taken me to the wrong room.
Dude, have you ever noticed that water is simply a drink where the temperature determines the taste?
Why are you here?
I'm sorry and I apologize have the exact same meaning, except when you're at a funeral.
Wow, you really freaked him out.
2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
How did you find me? Mom.
Dude, when you ask for someone's name, you're just asking what kind of noise you should make to get their attention.
So she dumped your sorry butt on me.
Why does natural spring water that has been flowing for hundreds of years have an expiration date? Dude, why are deliveries on a ship called cargo, but in a car, it's called a shipment?
Ryan, can I not just get 1 second to eat a frickin' sandwich?
If one teacher can't teach all subjects, why is one child expected to study all subjects? Are oranges named oranges because oranges are orange? Or is orange named orange because oranges are orange?
Did you seriously just say orange 8 times in 1 sentence and it actually makes sense?
Bro, what happens to the car if you press the brake and the accelerator at the same time? Does it take a screenshot? Dude, the youngest picture of you is also the oldest picture of you.
You know what would be perfect for you, Ryan? A Snickers. Because, well, you know why.
If we have watermelon, shouldn't we also have fire melon, earth melon, and air melon? The Ella melons.
Really? He's the favorite?
Bro, when a pregnant woman goes swimming, she becomes a human submarine.
Get out of my house!
Are bugs born knowing they can walk up walls, or do they just accidentally do it one day and go, check me out? Dude, national anthems can be considered country music.
You're giving me a headache!
Bro, your head slowly 3D prints your hair.
Mom? Yeah, it's him. I need your help. Hello?
Bullets only do their job after they're fired.
That's it!
Dude, if you took care of chickens, wouldn't that make you a chicken tender? Bro, why does your nose run, but your feet smell? Did you know if you take the value of pi and hold it up to a mirror, it actually spells pi? Water is just a portal to a universe where we can fly but can't breathe. If snails are so slow, why do we never see them coming? It's like boom, there's a snail. Mosquitoes use blood to make their eggs. That means you're 1/3 their father.
Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Dude, babysitters are teenagers who act like grown-ups, so that grown-ups can go out and act like teenagers.
Nope.
Humans are the only species who pay to live on the planet.
I don't even know what to say anymore at this point.
Bro, what if they aren't stars? Just holes poked in the container so that we can breathe.
Just coming in and get my shoes.
Dude, there was a time before glasses. So that would explain many myths and legends.
Got him. La 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 la.
When a student fails a test, is it the student that did bad or the teacher?
It's the teacher!
Bro, they say that chewing gum is 10 calories per piece. Do you have to swallow the gum to get the calories? Or is that just from chewing it?
Dude, if you stab a cereal box, are you a serial killer?
Yeah, for sure. If you do the Cocoa Puffs or Lucky Charms, I'll come after you myself. But any other cereal, you're doing this world a favor.
Bro, when you're talking, you can't breathe out through your nose.
What? No way! Barney is a dinosaur. You're right!
Neil A. Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Neil A., spelled backwards, is alien. You don't need a parachute to skydive. You only need a parachute to skydive twice.
Mom? Yeah, hi, love you too. Mom, how many times did Jimmy say he's planning on going skydiving later?
Once, not twice.
When he's done, can I have his PlayStation 5?
Mirrors don't break. They only multiply.
Nope, not gonna fall for it. You just want me to get in trouble with Mom. No.
Guy, why is it called taking a dump when you're leaving it?
Ryan, when I kicked you out, it did not mean you could start living on my roof.
Kind of funny how being down for something and up for something mean the same thing.
Well, can you at least fix my satellite while you're up there? I'm not getting any HBO.
If you're in the living room and you pass away, did you die or you just knocked out?
Well, you're not in my living room right now, so what is that about to make you?
Why is the pizza box a square if the pizza is a circle and the slice is a triangle? Yo, why is it called a building if it's already built?
Get off!
How does a sponge hold water if it's full of holes?
The prophecy.
Bro, ever realize that humans cut down birdhouses to make more birdhouses? If two mind readers are reading each other's minds, whose mind are they reading?
Ryan, it's 5 o'clock in the frickin' morning. Can you just give me some time to get my coffee in?
Dude, your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tips. Yet you can tiptoe, but not tip finger. If tomb is pronounced tomb, and womb is pronounced womb, why isn't bomb pronounced boom?
Mom, we gotta talk.
How can you replicate the feeling of falling from high altitudes in a nightmare if you've never fallen like that before?
Wait, that actually makes sense. What just happened?
Dude, ice cubes float in a pool of their own blood.
Be honest with me. He's not my real brother, right?
Dude, if Earth is the third planet from the sun, doesn't that mean that every country is a third world country?
Be quiet!
Light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea.
You see what you did to Jared? He's having a mental breakdown because of you!
Bro, lawyers hope you get sued. Doctors hope you get sick. Cops hope you're a criminal. Mechanics hope you have car trouble. But only a thief wishes you prosperity.
Wishing you prosperity, Ryan. Is that my PlayStation?
They say the asteroid killed all the dinosaurs. You could also say it killed many birds with one stone. Reading a book is looking at a dead tree and hallucinating.
Let me ask you something. Why?
When you say forwards or back, your lips move in that direction.